2026, huh? We're off to a rip-roaring start over here in the good old US of A. So welcome to another year of me making cake. Got my Gay Seahawks shirt on today because at the time I'm filming this, they play a playoff game against the 49ers in 2 days, and I am very excited. And I'm gonna focus on that. I'm gonna focus on cake. And that's just what we're gonna do. That's how we're gonna get through. New year, new dozen cake recipes to try, and today is a heavenly honey cake, which seems appropriate given that we're in hell currently, so this will be a really nice balancing medium here. So we're just gonna hop our asses right into this and start creaming butter and sugar. Got a cup of butter and some amount of sugar. As always, the recipes will be linked. I'm just gonna cream this together while I caffeinate. Alright, we are creamed. I'm going to add in my room temp eggs one at a time a bit, as much as I can. Oh god. Did you see that? No, there's no way you saw that. That was very mucosal. I think the butter was as soft as I would have liked it to be. Okay, good enough. Wow, eggs. Scrapey. Yeah, my butter wasn't quite as soft as I needed it to be. Whoopsie. Whatever. I sat out for 4 hours. Like, that's enough. This is making a noise I don't like. He wants to buy me a new mixer. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. Next is this unholy mix of ingredients, which is half a cup of honey and half a cup of sour cream. It smells crazy, but it's fine. So I'm smart. I used my big girl brain, and I sprayed the cup with cooking spray before I put the honey and the sour cream in, so she's just gonna slide right out. How can you see it's the best? Oh god. Yeah! Oh. Cute. I mean, it's gross, but also cute. And that's where we get all of our flavor. There's no vanilla in this recipe, which I find a little cray-cray. Ew. Oh, that smelled like feet. That was like a whiff of feet. That was rough. It says use whole milk. I don't have whole milks, but I do have non-fat milk, and I do have heavy cream. So I'm making my own whole milk. This looks vile. Am I doing this wrong? It smells crazy. This recipe was written really poorly, by the way. It smells like feet. It smells like... Straight up smells like feet. That's crazy. Okay, anyway, so I've got my dry ingredients here. Flour, the baking soda, salt, powder, all that shit. So, starting and ending with flour, alternating with milk. Third of this. Half of this. Another total third of this. Oops, that's all the lot. The rest of this. And the rest of that. I think we have a batter. Oh man. My nose is just really really sensitive to these types of scents. It's sensitive. I'm not going to apologize for my dumb jokes anymore because they make me laugh. Okay. Okay. You know, as always, counter flour. All right, just gotta stir this up now. Get everything down from the bottom. Make sure it's all incorporated. Now it kind of just smells like raisins. What is happening? I don't. Oh. Okay. I had to buy new cake pans for this, so I got two 8-inch cake pans and divide these evenly in there. Mine looks a lot lumpier than theirs did. Did I fuck up? I feel like I say this every time, then I'm like, no, I didn't fuck up. Wonder if it's time to reflect and really understand that, yeah, you probably did fuck up, Selina. It's all your fault. The raisin feet smell is getting to me. No! It lifted up my parchment paper. Get back. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think I fucked up. I think my butter was not soft enough, but I think it's fine. Maybe it'll be like biscuits. Nice flaky texture. Into the oven for 33 to 38 minutes. See you in 40-ish minutes. My dishwasher's running, so ignore that. But I am simply done using a cake tester. It is, fuck you, it is too thin to accurately tell if anything is done. Whatever, you know what I'm trying to say. Shut the fuck up, dog. I'm sticking with my tried and true toothpick because I used my cake tester, I put it in, it came out clean. But now, like, it's goop. It's sunk in the middle and it has buttholes again. So I'm done using a cake tester. So I'm gonna attempt to put these back in the oven after they've been cooling for 10 minutes. I'm gonna put them back in for another 5 or so and see if we can salvage this underbaked mess. So I baked them for another 5-ish minutes at a lower temperature because, like, the edges are starting to get done. What? Why are you mad? Sorry, Annie needs to get mad. No, you just went outside. No more outside. Go play with your ball. What? 5-ish extra minutes at 325, and I can't let it go any longer because things are just gonna get bad. So I'm just gonna take it out and hope that it's fine. I need to get this. I need to get the show on the fucking road. It's been 2.5 hours of this. Ow. It's still hot. Ow. Point being, if this sucks, it's my fault. And I will not blame Southern Living for this one. We get to this point in the day, it's 2:20 right now. We get to this point in the day where I realize, oh, I haven't eaten yet, and then I'm insane. And nothing I say makes sense. All right, great. All right. So I need to let these cool, obviously, for a while. Oh, yeah, those are quite hot. I need to let this cool for a while. I'm gonna speed up that process by putting them in the fridge because like I said, I need to get this shit going. Hi, Kenny, is there anything in here I can help you with? Come here. What are you doing? Can you come over here so people can see you? There. Look right here. Annie. Oh, I said look, so now she thinks there's something outside. Because that's typically what that means. Okay, what? I'm gonna flip these back over and put them in the fridge. Upstairs. Yep. You see something out there that you typically see from the upstairs bedroom window. I don't have room in my fridge. Oh, shitballs. Okay, let's see here. This sucks. I'll see you when it's frosting time. Alright, cakes have been in the fridge for like an hour or so, so they should be cold. This is not, so I'm gonna freeze it real quick. It's just for a minute, just to get it cold. Anyway, so now I need. Oh, I already got it out. I am just so on top of things. So it's time to make the frosting, which starts with beating honey and butter and salt in the thing I just put in there. And then I need another bowl. How much honey do I need for this? 3/4 of a cup? Holy fucking shit. Okay, good thing I have more honey. Of course I have more honey. Well, okay, I say of course I have more honey, like, oh yeah, of course I did, because one would assume that I would read the quantities of the recipe before I like buy my ingredients. I didn't do that. So but whatever, I have honey. What am I even saying? I guess we just wait until the bowl's a little bit colder. Actually, no, you know what? It's fine because things need to be soft, and I need more light over here. Okay, what? Is anything I'm saying making sense? Perimenopause. The perimenopause is next level these days, guys. I just feel every day like I'm getting 2% dumber. Is that okay? Like I'm dropping everything and like I'm having these hot flashes. Ooh. Lord. Let's see if this butter is soft. So that's butter and then 3/4 of a cup of honey. Let's measure out 3/4 of a cup of honey. We're gonna be here for a minute. Quarter cup. Man, this one is brand new. It totally has a thing underneath it, doesn't it? Yes. Oh no, and I'm like kind of sticky and slippery from previous honey extraction. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's on my arm. Help. Don't tell anyone. Ah, it's so much nicer. I will say this frosting sounds like it kicks ass. It's butter and honey and like a whipped cream situation and mascarpone cheese. So I think this honey is gonna fucking kick ass. Or no, this frosting is gonna kick ass. 2. Oh gosh. Okay. 3. Okay, honey. Yes, dear. I hate myself. Don't worry. I hate myself more than you hate me. I promise. Actually, no, that's not true. I actually really like myself. Fat pinch of salt. Oh yeah, that's way softer. Cool. Okay. Let that go for a few minutes. Pause. I'm supposed to be using my whisk, not the beater, the paddle. Get some air into this. Following directions is for losers. I just looked at my cake and it looks so bad. Oh, it looks really bad. Part of me is like, should I like try again? But it's so much butter and so many eggs, so we're just gonna go with it. Okay, so those are whipped. Now we add 8 ounces of mascarpone cheese. Is that okay? Because another thing I didn't do was to see how big this container was before I purchased it. Just like, yeah, an 8-ounce container. That's what this is, and it was. But I didn't even know I needed an 8-ounce container, so I was just like, mascarpone cheese. That's the right amount, and then it later occurred to me that maybe I should see how much it is, but then I didn't do that until right now. So luckily it's correct. And that's how things work for me. I think of something and then half a second later it's literally out of my brain. It's really unfortunate. And it's only getting worse. Okay, whippy whippy. Do you see what I'm seeing? It curdled. Maybe it just needs to smooth out more. I don't. Alright, well, okay, this is not looking promising. Oh no! Come here, come here, come here, you have to. Oh no! Oh no! Oh. There's no coming back from that. Do we... I need a minute. That was my fault. It was entirely my fault. The recipe I just now saw says beat until just combined. And I definitely didn't do that. I let it go and then it broke. And so that's my fault. I take full ownership for how fucked up this cake is turning out. So I'm gonna take a minute. I'm gonna think this through and come up with something else. I'll be back. In an effort to redeem this in any way, I made a honey whipped cream, and I'm just gonna layer it in the middle and then on top kind of do like a naked cake style. But look at these fucking buttholes. That is an inverted nipple. That sucks. So we're gonna assemble it and make the best of it. So first thing I need to do is slice off the top of this so that it can be level, because you know that matters now. So stupid. This is not how that's supposed to. Oh yeah, I can really see that the middle is just not cooked. Alright. You know what else I'm gonna do? Cut out in the middle. Bundt cake the hard way. This is officially the stupidest thing I've ever done on this YouTube channel, I think. This is so dumb. What am I even bothering with right now? Hello! Oh my god, this is so dumb. Look at this raw fucking cake goop. What was I thinking? Well, I feel like cake turning out terribly is just kind of a perfect allegory for where we are as a country, especially cake called a heavenly cake when we're living in hell. So that's fun. All right. I mean, this cake represents the state of America and the entire world, really, but I hate myself. This is stupid. You know, I thought I might cry about this, but now I'm just like, whatever. Oh my god. Right. Oh, okay, I didn't need to do that yet because I still have to. Oh my god. Now let's see how goop this one is. Jesus Christ. Like, that's raw. It's raw! Oh my god, okay. This tastes good, at least. That was raw. Okay. So I guess I'm just gonna treat this more like a layered bundt cake. So, what am I even doing? And like I know that the whipped cream is just gonna melt. So, me too, girl. Literally the stupidest cake I've ever made. And I've made some dumb, ugly cakes. Okay. Finish with a drizzle of honey. Wow. Art. I'm not even gonna bother trying to make this pretty because we're going on 4.5 hours of doing this and I have no decent finished product. So I mean, if you like honey, you'd probably like it if you baked it properly. It's fine. Honestly, at this point, I'm just here for the whipped cream, so. See you next time. Bye.